at this moment. When I say, good afternoon, Ray.
Afternoon, how are you?
Good as gold, Ray. Now, Ray, the fellow who produces the show, is an American fellow. Forgive him any shortcomings he had, and if you didn't quite understand him, that's how we all are. But when he came in and said, Ray's on the phone, and then explained, I've got to tell you, we all suddenly snapped to attention. Because, Ray, would you please tell us why you've called?
I called you because I understand you've been playing my father's record every day for the last 6 months or so.
Everybody has just thrown their tea in the air, they've fallen on the floor and said, this cannot be. Who alerted you to this?
My electrician called Liam McCartney, he was fitting a TV for me in my house, and I came back from work early, and he said to me, have you not heard about the Danny Baker show? I said, no, and then he explained it to me, and I just thought I'd call you on the off chance.
Well, because for the one or two people who have still got the blinkers on their eyes, your father
was Bernie Winters.
Ladies and gentlemen, wait there, Ray. Not just been playing one, and by the way, I knew your father and I worked with him too, and a couple of 3 times more than that. So this is all done from the heart, and yet, I mean, I've been playing Timothy Tutts, I've been playing Batman. Oh,
really?
Batman. So, and well, it's a great record, Batman. And Batman, it really is.
There was another one called Inksy Spinksy Spider.
Inksy Spinksy Spider. I don't care for. Now, don't get me wrong. I think that was your uncle's influence on Inksy Spinksy Spider.
I think it probably was.
It doesn't work. It's called Incy Wincy Spider, and it's on about 3 of their albums. They put it out as a single. What about this Polka Dots and Moonbeams on Mars record they brought out? I don't know if you've ever heard that one.
No, I didn't hear that.
How about Chelsea? Chelsea, down the old King's Road. I know your father's work possibly better than you do, Ray.
I think you probably do. I think Batman was legendary, though.
Well, Batman, and I could give half an hour on it, and I hope you know it isn't. It's not done because we have no understanding of your dad's wider work, but their recording career was pretty full, wasn't it? It was pretty fulsome. They made loads of records. And that one about the Cold War I was playing the other day, they did in 1962 a record about living in a fallout shelter.
Is that right? I was literally 1 at the time.
Well, I'd love to do you a compilation of them. It's actually quite it's a vaguely political record. It's in 1962, and they have kind of been that established. I'm telling Ray about his daddy. I couldn't be more interested in this. But the one we all play, and believe me, it's become something of a collector's item for all the right reasons now, is It's Bernie. Now, I take it you know the record It's Bernie.
I know it was actually produced at the time that he split up from my uncle and did his own thing.
Yeah, yes, he did.
He was driving, I think, a Morgan around Richmond Park, and that's how it was recorded or filmed.
Well, we managed to get the director of the actual shoot got in touch with us and said, yes, exactly right, in Richmond Park in the Morgan. He remembered doing it, and the record has lain dormant all this time, even though it's quite a big production. And I'm even, for years and years ago, but it's proudly on my shelf still, your uncle and your dad's book, Shake a Pagoda Tree, is an extraordinarily good showbiz autobiography where they take a chapter each, as I remember.
That's exactly right. And then I think latterly he did his own one called One Day at a Time.
One Day at a Time, yes, he did. Now I've got a terrible panic thinking, yes, where's my copy of that? I haven't seen that for a while.
I will gladly send you a copy.
Ray, I would be absolutely honoured if you do that. And just while you're here, Ray... Time do virtually every day, Ray.
I got to tell you, I went to see Jay-Z and Kanye West last night, and they haven't got a patch on my
Do you know what? On behalf of our audience, that's absolutely true. That wouldn't sustain 2 days if people didn't love it. There's actually a fella on Twitter who just tweets lines from that every time. I know what you're thinking. If you're anything like from the, the winter's stock, if you're anything like your uncle and your dad, you're thinking, played it every day for a month, eh? How much is that check going to come to then? Thank you very much indeed. Ray.
Tell me, I got to ask you one thing. I understand you're going to get a T-shirt made with my father's name.
It's already out there. It's already out. I didn't have anything to do with it. This has taken a life of its own. It's on eBay. There are T-shirts with It's Bernie, and there's your dad. Bang.
Are you serious?
Yeah, seriously, and they got £15 a pop. I don't know if I'm sure you can look into the image rights on that, but Ray, I'm telling you, and it is a sincere tribute to an absolute giant. You don't need reminding of that of show business. Ray, I'd love you to come in one time, and if you care to talk about the old man and what you know of that period, we would absolutely love that.
It's very lovely to talk to you, and thank you so much.
If you want to come in, I'll bring all the records in, and I'll play you ones you didn't even know. you won't like them, but I'll play them to you.
Can I say hello to a couple of people?
Please do. Yeah, go on.
To my son Sam and daughter Rachel, and to Martha, Millie and Daisy who are listening as well at Primrose Bakery to say hello to them.
Bless you. Of course you get a bakery in there. Yeah, take it easy. Thank you very much. There you go.
Bye.
How about that, David Croft?
How do you follow that?
No, you don't follow that. And it wasn't obviously planned on this programme. Valen came in and said, Ray Winters, it would be the staff who had to alert people, but I'd been hearing all about the legend of It's Bernie, David.
That's amazing.
I know, and I hope, it didn't... he didn't think we're doing it out of some irony, some irony, because yes, it was a flop single. It's 40 years since, but where would the show be without this? I can't imagine how we staggered on all those years, and now Ray is in touch. Malcolm in Croydon was listening to Tonto's Expanding Headband on eBay, at exactly the moment we were playing it. It's a magic morning, everyone. I apologise for being away, but order is now restored.